Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. So we're about to continue off where we last left off in the bad path of everything here. So, like I did in the last bad path episode, which was episode 20, I'm just gonna literally just
the past.
skip everything. Well, not skip it, play it, but edit it all out here so I could just make it quicker for you guys and for myself, so I don't have to keep having to figure out what to, I guess, just not put timestamps and whatnot into my videos, and I just automatically delete where I left off, if possible. I'm hoping I don't have too many complications here because my capture card's been acting a little weird lately. I'm really hoping I don't have to buy a new one, honestly, because, yeah, these things aren't cheap. Anyways, let's just watch what's going on here. That's enough of me rambling.
Have you heard, Duke Ire? Viscount Menya has hastened from afar to join your cause. Our houses, Fenya and Menya, share a distant blood ancestor. And now we stand together again to save the Empire from her plight.
Hastened from afar with what? That miserable smattering of soldiers.
It's funny how narcissistic he really is.
From what I hear, Menya's heir is a rabid supporter of the Emperor. Are you certain the father is not being foisted on us just to get him out of the picture?
Absolutely not. And besides, all of House Fenya is united behind you.
I already said this in the good path, but I really do dig her outfit actually looking different from your generic Falcon Knights.
If we appeal to the other lords jointly, I'm certain a multitude of troops will flock to Fort Merceus.
I wonder if this is Constance's color scheme if she became a Falcon Knight.
I should hope so. I've no idea why they'd side with that pathetic excuse for an emperor. Only I, Ludwig von Eyre, can restore Adrestia to its former glory.
Man, maybe when pigs actually learn how to fly, that'll actually be the day that happens.
About those mages, they say they want to, alter the fort's defenses?
Fine, fine. Let them do as they wish. So long as we're outnumbered, we must embrace creative solutions. Edelgard will strike the moment we give any indication we're after the capital. We'll lure her troops inside, then dispose of them all at once. It will be an easy victory.
I just can't take this guy serious for any reason.
I always knew you were a brilliant tactician. They will never see it coming.
And of course, she's buttering him up.
Now, if we might discuss key posts in your future administration.
I can only hope Her Majesty is weak and foolish enough to be so ensnared.
It's what she said right here. These two things. This kind of makes me wonder if Dorothea was actually born into nobility, would she have done something like this? Because in one of her reports in Three Houses, she did say that she had to butter up some noble or nobles, whatever that term may mean. It doesn't have to necessarily mean anything, you know, any severe advances of, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to keep this G-rated here. But she could have, you know, played her flirtish habits into them, and maybe they've probably assumed she would have rewarded them. I'm not sure, but I wonder if Dorothea would have been somewhat like this should she have been born to a noble. Yeah, it kind of crosses my mind a few times.
It was never my intent to divide the Empire in war. That's not what I wanted. If she'd said one word, indicating there might be a place for me, none of this would have been necessary.
Dude, you were literally behind the insurrection of the Seven. What are you talking about? I seriously doubt half the crap you just said would have been even true.
Enough. I must purge my mind of such thoughts. I must win. I must prevail over her. And if I cannot, you must be the one to cut me down, Ferdinand.
Scary part is he actually keeps his promise in this part of the little dialogue, which surprised me a lot, actually.
Edelgard, do you have a moment?
Of course, Ferdinand, but please keep it short.
It is about my father. My pleas for a fair trial cost you time and delayed his sentencing. It also gave the Knights of Seiros an opening to conduct their raid. which provided him ample opportunity to stage an escape. I am to blame for all that has transpired.
Let me hurry you along to the point, if I may. What are you going to do about it? Or, more likely, what do you want me to do about it?
Put me in the field when we retake Fort Merceus, and permit me to rectify my own mistake. Will you allow me that?
I was wondering when you'd ask. Don't worry, I've already made the arrangements. But you mustn't do anything reckless. You will stick to the battle plan, and that is a direct order.
Ah, Edelgard, you are the very picture of reason. The very epitome of wise stewardship.
And now he's buttering her up.
Enough. You can gush over me after the battle if you still feel the urge. We've no idea how things will go after all, and you may be in a very different mood.
True. All the same, I am grateful. Thank...
Yeah, we already know that part.
You can come out, Hubert. I know you're listening.
Oh, I forgot he was eavesdropping on
I
them.
came to give you the latest report, Your Majesty, but decided to wait until this other business reached its conclusion.
I seriously doubt that.
Then you know what must be done. Make sure he's given protection.
Oh, I will if I find the time. You do keep me quite busy, after all.
You've found a way to take care of them?
I can assure you, those Cretans will rue ever setting foot in Her Majesty's fortress. They wanted thick walls, and we will give them the thickest ones a coffin can provide.
This is our chance to decimate the forces of those who slither in the dark.
Oh god, I forgot how many fights there were.
I have an idea.
I guess I might as well
Think of this.
butter these two up for
I will
once.
handle it. Shall we?
Besides me doing supports on my own time right now, I'm gonna try to obviously edit out the rest of this right here. So I'll see if I could get some supports build up for certain characters and see who I could actually... I don't know if I gave someone the Merc Whistle yet, I'm not entirely sure. I cannot remember actually. Everything's been going on with Xenoblade and the new Pokemon meme videos I've been trying to do, and maybe I'm gonna try to do some other things along the road. Keeps me preoccupied, and that's not including my, you know, real life that I have to deal with also. So yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I get there.
Our scouts have returned from Fort Merceus. There's less movement than we anticipated. That likely means the former Duke Ire wants us to attack the fortress to make up for his disadvantage in troop strength.
The numbers don't lie. One needs 3 times the forces of their enemy to claim a castle in a siege. Although, that's if you attempt to take it head on.
So, do we have a plan or what? I mean, Fort Merceus is basically impenetrable. Actually, this one time we came home well after curfew and had to try and sneak back in. Turns out there was no way in. The guards mistook us for bandits, and Father shouted at us until he lost his voice. Good times.
The good news is that we have learned of a passage into the fort which has been kept secret since its construction. The bad news is that Ire likely also learned of the passage when he was Prime Minister.
I'm trying to figure out right now, and I'm sorry if I'm talking out of nowhere like that. I wonder if we're going to be dealing with Merceus soon.
Unless his reason has completely taken flight, the man will take some sort of measures to defend
Or the actual Garthans, or are they going to follow what they did with, was it Crimson Flower, was it? I cannot remember the name of the 3 houses. I already forgot the name of it. I think it was Crimson Flower. I'm hoping they don't do that, because I'd be really upset if they don't deal with the Garthans properly this time around. Oh god, I hate when my freaking... my buck teeth does whistling sometimes for no reason.
The fortress is huge in size.
Kind of annoying.
We should organize small teams and be attacking from many points. If we achieve success, we can open the gates from the inside and be giving the enemy a surprise. It only serves other regions if the Empire starts shedding Empire blood. We should find a resolution that minimizes casualties on both sides. Is this the part where I chime in?
Because, if you want to coax someone out of hiding, breaking down the door is the wrong way to go about it. That'll only push them further into their shells, so I think we should try talking to them instead.
Is it just me, or is our corner of the world an uncontrolled mess?
It really is.
Why don't we just put all of your plans into action? We've got the numbers to do it. We can sneak soldiers in, use the secret passage, talk it out, and apply brute force all at the same time. As long as one of those approaches works, we'll win.
That's actually not a bad plan, and it didn't even come from me. Amazing! I mean, the brute force part is a little risky, but I dare say you're learning.
An intriguing idea.
But what about the hostages? If we force our way in, they're likely to be killed.
I will not permit that to happen. And while my father may be a fallen noble, he is still a noble, and not the sort of man to start butchering innocent people when the tides turn.
I pray you are right, Ferdinand. Though I believe you never know what a person is capable of until they act. We will proceed with this plan at once, adapting as the situations dictate. We cannot fail. Not here. Not now.
Why so much drama, Edelgard? My god. Anyways, back to fighting, I guess, and cutting the rest of this crap out. Well, I'm finally here, you guys. It took a little while, but at least I got to this point of the story. So, I mean, I'm not gonna talk much, just get on with it. I don't care. The sooner the better, right? I wonder if Byleth will show up in this episode here. I don't know, I haven't seen her in a while, unless I killed her off and I don't remember. I'm so lost between good path and bad path now. And then Xenoblade and everything else. So yeah, I'm kind of lost now. If you could believe that.
If everyone is prepared, it's time to make our move. Our troops attacking the gates have been instructed not to force their way in. Before long, the enemy will notice as much and realize we're already inside.
We need to locate and strike down the rebel leader. That should put an end to the insurrection. Along the way, you may encounter suspicious agents. They are the true masterminds behind the rebellion, and must all be eradicated.
Got it. Now let's get going before those bloodthirsty monsters hurt any of the hostages.
I haven't been this angry in a long time. When is that man going to stop being a thorn in Her Majesty's side?
Ah, how splendid. But do try not to become so flush with rage that you make a foolish error.
Perhaps if you grew flush with rage every now and again, you wouldn't have the complexion of a coffin dweller.
Quiet, both of you.
You don't have to do this, Ferdinand. You can always stay back if you have doubts.
No. Fate put me on this path, and now I must walk it.
Alright, here we go. I wouldn't be surprised if Byleth did show up. Yeah, I didn't do much of the hiring here. So I'm probably going to be some EXP or tactic points, strategy points, whatever you want to call them, off. Is there any flying units here I should worry about? No? Okay, sweet. Actually, I think we're good with him. Oh. God, I should have just powered one of these up, huh? Oh well, no use crying over spilled milk. I don't know if I should use Yuri or not. He might be useful if I gave him a rapier, though. Yeah, but it's weak as hell. There we go.
For the future that's yet to come.
Oh yeah!
I think this is good. Alright, here we go.
Enemy soldier.
Not a problem. Move out. Not a problem. I've got this.
So, what should I... Sure, let's try it.
I mean, what else to do? There's not much I can do here right now, but I feel like I could have been given more
I'm on
options.
it. No charge. Just leave it.
I will gladly handle this. Let's march.
Right then. I go forth.
Let's get this operation underway. Let's move.
Others have breached our fortifications. To arms! Defend the glory of the Empire!
It seems we're all lose already. Prepare to take the fortress.
Man, that's overkill.
Our detachment is safely inside. We should wait to see how the enemy responds before we deploy them.
Start by seizing the inner ward.
Are no better than common bandits. How could my father make a deal with such a pack of rogues?
Looks like this ain't your lucky day.
We used to play hide and seek here all the time.
That's the worry. I could just take him out with
Not a problem.
her.
I've got this.
I am your man.
Looks like they're here. And once we kill them all, we'll have more riches than we know what to do with.
Somebody do some crowd control or something!
This is going well. Almost too well. Is Ire truly so short-handed?
That barrier was formed with dark magic. We must eliminate the caster in order to pass.
It only delayed the inevitable.
Dude, he's so freaking fast. It's ridiculous.
Unleash the arrows!
Those ballistae require stopping.
Come on, almost there.
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will.
Where the hell's Caspar at? You idiot.
What should I be doing again?
Go over here and take care of, I guess,
This way?
I'm on it. No
you.
charge.
Same thing, I guess? I don't know.
Just leave it to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's get the...
There is not a question of can,
Can't even go around.
only a matter of will.
That thing's really fast.
This shady magic business just doesn't do much for me.
Come on. Look at how freaking fast he is, dude. It's ridiculous.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of...
This'll be amazing!
What in the hell just happened?
I will capture the stronghold.
So, what should I be? This way? I'm on it. So...
I care not if it's magic walls or what have you. If you get in the way of Her Majesty, you will pay. Fools. And to think I was entertaining the idea of letting you scamper away.
I'm doing pretty good with Shez.
I've got this.
I'm on it. No just leave it to me.
So...
There's not a question of can. Only a leave this to me. I am your...
This'll be amazing!
One last seized.
I'm good there. I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
I don't even know if that was necessary. Oh, God, I forgot about this scum.
Possess a magic construct.
I give you the Viscum. I hope you like being roasted alive, because that's exactly what's about to happen to you.
We'd be foolish to try and force our way through this. The time has come to call upon our detachment.
So, what should I be doing again?
Watch this! A weapon of that scale is certain to be controlled by some kind of device.
No more arrows!
I blew it. I missed somehow. It's kind of annoying. I don't know if I'm losing it, but I think the frame rate might have just gotten better right now.
Get in there and hammer them while they're pinned down by that magic weapon.
It looks a little more clear, but it could just be my imagination.
Are you kidding me? Reinforcements? This day just keeps getting better.
How the hell was he able to stop me? Okay, nothing necessary, but still cool to watch.
Here I go. No mistakes.
See, I don't even know if I should just ignore them, or they're gonna come after me.
Here I go. Everyone, here
No,
I
no, no.
go. No mistake.
My turn?
And they're dead.
Not a problem.
My turn.
Bringing it down.
This should kill them, though. Yes, probably. I don't know.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will.
This'll be a...
They got him? I do not appreciate that. This is amazing.
I still think they could have done more with Kranya. It's still frustrating, really. They could literally turn her into a good guy in 3 houses. Like, if the plot was convenient enough. Oh my god, they're everywhere.
So, what should I be doing again?
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Actually, why not just have everyone go after her?
Sure, let's try.
I'll take over. You've already lost. I will end you.
How that didn't kill.
Here I go. No, everyone.
Take a breather.
What? Oh god.
Must be a second device. Keep looking.
That's such a waste.
Not a problem.
I am your man.
This'll be amazing.
Who gave these wretches leave to scurry in? Exterminate them. The bad news is that you're going to die. The good news is that you won't be alone.
I'll take over. Here I go. No mistake. They
If it
I can't afford.
Isn't Monica? Tell me, what kind of mush for brains comes crawling back to the woman who almost killed her? So I'm to have my revenge today, am I? Oh, Her Majesty is far too kind.
I feel bad for Monica for being used the way she is. Oh god, I'm out of durability.
I'm bringing it down.
There we go.
Here I go. No, everyone.
My turn.
My turn.
I feel no mercy. No mercy. This is war.
Oh my god.
Smash their little toy.
Let's see what their next move will be. The tallest gave me that. I am so mad at you right now. Could somebody please step up and do that fight with all
Yep, never mind. I didn't get all her dialogue. Oh well.
No, this is wrong. I can't die.
Such a wasted character. Right here? Oh, she's screwed probably.
The only way to rescue our detachment is by going straight through Kranya. Can we defeat her in time?
I'm not worried.
I will end
I never expected much from those shifty vermin. And here I am, with the cold embrace of the grave hovering at my shoulder.
I can't see what the hell's going on, but
How could everything have gone so wrong?
It's not over. There is naught left but to resist with all our might. Help me push them back.
The writing is on the wall, but those fools would sooner perish than admit it.
You've already lost. I will end you.
I don't know how we made it, but we did.
Yeah.
We'll rain death down upon them from above.
Wasn't that bad, but I did get a little iffy. There's a lot going on in this freaking map.
Those must be new. A little gauche, if you ask me.
They look
Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
So, what should I check? Feel dangerous, though. Also, what's a goat?
It's time. Conjure a magic shield to safeguard our comrades.
Pay attention now.
This way! Your Majesty, forgive my ignorance. The outer defenses only just fell.
I am so into this.
This should kill everyone here, I hope.
On the contrary, your timing is perfect.
Is that Voldemar? Curse that man. Why must he always show up at the worst possible moment and ruin everything?
Take care of this guy first, since Caspar does a lot of damage to him. This might kill both of them, actually. Might, not sure.
Watch this.
I never should have come to this accursed place.
You've already lost. I will end
And there goes that woman.
Viscount Fenya. Viscount Menya. Fuck you.
Dude, there's like way too many enemies here.
Not a problem. I've got this.
There is not a question of can. Only a matter. Leave this to me.
My turn. It's not over. The enemy no place to hide. Seize every key position in the fortress.
The enemy is getting too close to Duke Iron. We must hurry to inside.
Oh, but you are far too late.
Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. What the hell just happened?
Here I go. No mistakes.
My name is Ludwig von Eyre. I see the Empire in the throes of a terrible sickness. And I intend to
Not a problem.
cure it or die in the attempt.
I am your man.
Hell, you come from?
Now perhaps we can stamp the... So, what should I be doing again?
I don't know, dude. Helping out, I guess.
About those who slither in the dark as well.
So, my son, you come to claim your poor father's head at last.
I come to do my duty. No more, no less.
Not a problem. I've got this.
My turn. Consider me ready.
Will you not heed me, your majesty? This ideology of yours leaves countless good people by the wayside.
Countless more were already suffering from it. All I did was make a choice.
See, I'll get so many level ups after this. Her too, probably.
I must not fall. The Empire needs me.
Dude, how many freaking enemies are there?
Until I see the Empire's glory and principles restored.
Where are you guys coming from?
You cannot unwind it no matter how hard you try. How could you not see this?
No surrender.
This might do it here.
Go, Ferdinand!
I thought you would never ask.
There we go.
That is enough. There is no escape for you.
Go on then. I'll leave for you the final blow.
You leave me nothing. This was ever my burden to bear. Father! No, you are just a traitor now. In light of your crimes against the Empire, the punishment is death!
I still can't believe he didn't even try to put up a fight. He just accepted it. I'm like, holy crap. He was dead serious about his son being the one to kill him.
And have them deliver the letter I drafted. Also, take the soldiers under your command and begin investigating any magic constructs.
I legitimately feel straight up bad for Ferdinand right now. Sorry about that. There we go. Had to clear my throat. Had a little weird speech impediment there because of my mouth. I don't know, I've been getting like non-stop crap in my mouth lately.
At once, Lord Hubert.
Look at him. The poor guy's miserable right now. I would actually
It must be awful to end your own parents' life.
try to give him any way to help him out, get over this as quickly as possible.
Shouldn't you say something? You comforted Fleisch, after all.
Come on, Ferdinand.
Oh
Let's get
god.
going.
New dialogue? That's cool.
No. You may continue without me. I would like to stay here a moment. Just a moment longer.
Hubert, we have a messenger from the Alliance, and I need to know where our Western campaign stands. Ferdinand, may I have a word? I thought I'd let you decide how to punish your father's followers now that they've surrendered. Furthermore, this incident has led to the end of Fenya and several other noble houses. We need to settle the matter of the next Duke Ire, and we need to do so quickly.
I love how she doesn't give him much time to even process what just happened.
So if you don't mind...
Or at least cope with it.
Is this your attempt at solace, Edelgard?
What?
I will punish the troops, and I will find a way to administer my father's lands. You can trust in me, Your Majesty. And thank you for considering my feelings in the matter.
I still cannot believe he gets... I mean, I don't think he's over it, but I just can't believe he puts a straight face into all this. I'm like, Jesus. He literally just beheaded his own father. I'm like, how do you even cope with that? Oh my god. It's actually a really daunting... Not even that, it's just straight up scarring for life.
And I'll keep getting strong.
Let's get everyone here out of the way. Yes, he should. He deserved it. For all the bullcrap he just had to deal with.
I'll take...
Man, oh man. This game sometimes makes me do things I question. I literally question myself
I never
sometimes.
expected we'd have our hands this full after returning from Fargus. Still, we've managed to quell the turmoil and maneuver our way back to Enbar.
Due to the valiant efforts of Count Berglis and his Aryan Road garrison, the kingdom's counter-offensive has hardly put a dent in the western lines. I wager the reinforcements reached them in time.
It's a good thing we do not have to maintain a large military presence in Leicester.
The fact that Monica actually avenges herself in this parallel timeline makes it so crazy.
But of course, that was Her Majesty's plan all along.
And only for her to be ruined by the way the writers wrote her. Like, seriously, why a simp for Edelgard?
We'd be up to our shoulders in trouble if we hadn't settled hostilities with the Alliance.
I would have been happier knowing she was simping for, I don't know, maybe Hubert or Ferdinand or even Caspar, but why Edelgard?
Do you think people in the Empire will be alright?
Just feels so overly forced.
I'm worried about the opera company, of course, but I'd also be devastated if anything happened to my friends in the capital.
The end result of all this was the complete expurgation of the Empire's remaining dissidents. In a way, we should be thanking them for handing us this opportunity on a gilded platter.
Adrestia deserves some stability for a change, so I think it's good that Her Majesty has total power now. With the opposing nobles wiped out, it's a breath of fresh air after the way things were under the old Emperor.
Lynn, think about who's here.
I can't get over this. The way he just says that, she's just like, what is wrong with you?
Lynn, think about who's here.
It is all right.
Oh my god, Linhart.
I have moved on.
For someone as smart as he, I just can't believe he couldn't read the situation, or at least try to read someone else's personal feelings on this whole affair that's gone through.
It's funny, though. I was sure my father would take part in the rebellion, but he just didn't. I mean, I feel like all he ever did was complain about Her Majesty, you know? I guess he was so scared of the church that he decided to stay holed up in Garreg Mach.
What is our next action, Lady Edelgard?
So Bernadette acknowledges her father might actually still try to rebel against Edelgard? What the hell?
If we are returning to the Western Front, I will have preparedness.
I assume Edelgard already has that figured out, and she just says, well, making him a target for all the Church of Cyril's soldiers is already enough to keep him locked up in the frickin' monastery.
Fighting your own people sure takes the thrill out of battle. So let's go wall up the kingdom instead and put an end to all this. Who's with me?
All that remains is for Adrestia to claim victory.
And along those lines, I wish to present an idea. One last stratagem to ensure that we prevail.
We were successful in striking down Cronia at Fort Merceus.
It's Cronia.
However, Lord Arundel, which is to say Talus, remains at large. And any schemes Solon may be plotting are so much conjecture in the wind. Still, his efforts in Hrim territory effectively empowered the late Duke Ire to stage a coup.
God. All this material I could just use to write a fanfic. Like, seriously. The fact that I even keep Cronia alive in my version of Three Houses is ridiculous, but a lot of people are going to be like, holy crap, it's actually a really good idea to keep her alive, the way I'm doing things.
Whatever the case, he must have a very good reason for seeking to prevent the kingdom's fall.
I wonder if they're going to explain the process of how people are able to take someone else's flesh, because I'm curious to see how Cleobulus, I forgot her name, was able to take Cornelius' body, and so on with Talus, Cronia, and Solon. I wonder if they explain that process, because I would love to get a better understanding before I write the story and the plot of what I want to do, if I ever get to do it.
But why would they help the people who are harboring the Archbishop? It makes no sense. Unless their aim is simply to prevent the war from ending by any means possible.
We know the kingdom's court mage, Cornelia, is connected to those who slither in the... They may have planted other associates in Fargus as well. If they already have the king's court dancing on strings, it stands to reason they would focus their attention on obstructing the Empire.
I agree the theory hangs together. But does that mean we should expect more interference?
We should, Your Majesty. Though I would at least like to think they no longer have anyone left who can act brazenly in the open.
And need we worry about our mercenary friend?
I was under the assumption that they had your implicit trust.
Absolutely, but not enough to purge all of the doubt from my heart.
This is coming from the woman who doesn't even trust herself when she fought her doppelganger in the realm of Saharas.
I once trusted my uncle, as well as the late Duke Ire, and he wasn't even replaced with a doppelganger. People who come in contact with those who slither in the dark are not the same afterward.
I just think it's funny she doesn't trust herself. Like, literally. She takes the phrase, trust no one, not even yourself, too literal.
How am I to trust anyone in a world where such a thing can happen?
I do not disagree, Your Majesty.
I actually, in answer to this question, would honestly be Dimitri if they weren't at each other's throats, because I actually believe in a different parallel timeline, he would actually be the one she trusts. Like, she's literally he's literally the reason why she even managed to fight through her, I guess, whatever post-traumatic stress she had during the whole experiments of the Agarthans and the death of her other siblings and the basic, I guess, the fall of her father to be nothing more than a husk. So I honestly believe it would have been Dimitri. But that's a whole different timeline.
Yes, well, we must remain vigilant until the war is over for good and all. Although I wonder if we can rest easy even then.
Probably not.
We still don't really know much about Solon, Kranya, and Talus. I was thinking this would be a chance to learn about my power, or who you actually are. But oh well.
Oh well. Is that all you have to say for yourself?
I mean, I'm still curious, but my attention right now is on the battles ahead. And hey, it's not like knowing the truth would change much for you anyway. Even if I am related to those slithering people somehow, it's not like I'd want to split up with you. Plus, I need to focus on getting ready to face the Ashen Demon again.
Also, I haven't killed him. I can't remember anything anymore. I'm so lost right now. I don't even know what day it is. I do forget sometimes. It's funny. Like,
even if I am related to those slithering people somehow, it's not like I'd want to split up with you.
I kind of would, actually, especially if Arvel's a freaking man. I mean, you're a woman. Wouldn't you feel awkward as hell? I don't even know anymore. She's probably used to the whole idea. I don't know. I just feel... I feel weird. I guess then again, Violet's not even human, so I don't know if he even cared or not. If Sotha's a female, woman, girl, whatever you want to call her, would watch him the rest of his life. Her life, whatever.
Now that's what I like to hear. It's incredible to see again just how fast you've matured. Makes me proud to call you my partner in destiny. Is this what being a parent feels like?
Settle down, Arvel.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, this war will be over soon, so let's do what we've got to do to see it through together. I'll be counting on you, Arvel.
And I on you, so promise me you'll do what needs to be done.
I will. Since I'm forced to. Anyways, nothing really changed. I was hoping maybe Byleth will show up, but I guess she might show up in the next episode, I assume. I'm not sure. Or maybe they might even save her for the final mission, final chapter of this game. I don't know. Yeah, beyond that, nothing really changed, except a little bit of dialogue here and there, but that was basically it. Nothing else, which is still disappointing. I'm kind of upset they didn't really put much more effort with this. But whatever. Well, besides all that, it was still a fun mission to do. Well, I guess that's all I gotta say. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Later.